All right, well, Jason Goodman has been invited to a surprise birthday party from it's for one of his old fraternity brothers.
Mm-hmm.
And Jason Goodman was like, I'm not going to go. And the reason why that I took from it is that he feels very insecure going because of the people that will be there.
I picked up on that same feeling.
Really?
Mhm.
Yes.
Oh, I don't know if it's insecure. I just don't feel very adequate if I was there.
So that's what insecure means.
Yeah.
And you share why you're hesitant on going to this birthday party.
Well, I think for one, so when I was in college at ODU in Virginia, Norfolk area, my fraternity brother was a roommate of mine, and he owned the nightclub that we were at. Him and his cousin. So I worked there, and it became very successful, and that's how I ended up actually in radio too. And then that nightclub got taken over by ODU because of eminent domain, where they can expand the school and they take you over.
Okay.
So we were all out of jobs after that, basically, right?
Yeah.
One of my fraternity brothers owned a company called Mythics, and he the guy that owned the club got employed by them. His cousin got employed by them, and a lot of our fraternity brothers ended up working with them.
Okay.
And Mythics is a resale of Oracle, and it's a big company basically. And they so one fraternity brother sold it for like hundreds of millions of dollars.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
That's the one guy. He was my pledge master. His
Okay.
name was Luke. He's in Virginia Beach too. Okay.
All right.
Pledge Master. He's the one that brought the sheep.
Maybe.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Yes.
Got it.
Or he was a pledge, part of
He's
that.
in charge of it,
at one
yeah.
time. So anyways, he ended up taking a little dive shop that his father owned and making a business out of it, which now is $3 billion a year called ADS.
So he's successful.
So now there's two sides here. So now we
Okay.
have fraternity brothers going to the new company and older fraternity brothers going to this company, right?
Yeah.
They're all going to be at this party. In fact, the guy that I'm going to the 50th birthday party that he's at, these are older guys in college, so I'm approaching him. All these guys that I used to work with, all these guys, including younger ones for me, all work at one of these two companies.
I see.
And the one guy is the president. The cousin who I worked with is now the CEO. The other guy is the owner of this company, and all the other people are CEOs. So I'm like the poorest of poor when I go. They all have millions and millions of dollars, and they sent me an Evite, and I was like, oh, okay, maybe I'll go. And literally I said, I put maybe, and somebody responded out of the groups like, it's not our fault that your career went down the hill.
So they're similar to you.
And I'm
and they're
like, oh
making
my
people feel
gosh,
better.
this is just if
Wow.
I didn't come here, I would have been probably there.
Yeah, you'd be a millionaire.
And I wouldn't be talking about trying to take a pill for $10 million.
You would have the $10 million.
So they're all like loaded rich. And here I come, me by myself in there. Like, so why didn't you stay with us? I really
Broke
want a
ass
career.
Jason Goodman.
Yeah, but he's the richest guy in the building, right? That's the funny part.
Yeah.
So now, so basically, you're the intern Squidward of your group.
Worse.
You want
Worse.
to borrow his Pontiac? Might as well.
Statistically, I guess
Worse.
Worse.
Way worse. Yeah, so I just feel like, oh my gosh, they're all going to be asking, so what do you do? What do you do? And that type of thing. And it's just like, I don't know. But then I thought maybe it's a networking idea. And I
That's
could
why I would go.
leave Jared
Yeah.
forever.
Yeah.
I'm the one encouraging him to go.
I think it's too late.
It's
I think
not
it's
too
yes.
late.
When it all started, all these guys
Yeah.
got the top level positions. Now you're starting from the bottom.
Now, if you're in Jason's situation, would you go? Man, kiss Matt, would you go?
Yeah, I would still go, and I would absolutely try to get involved with one of them.
Yeah, but see,
Some kind of business venture or something.
yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. They're all like, the one guy is basically not even working anymore. Most of them aren't even working, and the one that's the president and CEO, it's just like they're taking the new fraternity kids and they're basically starting them off as the bottom. It was that was the time to get in when it was all
Dang.
establishing.
Maybe you
Not
could
gonna
treat this party like Shark Tank. Like you walk in and you start pitching ideas at them,
Yeah.
and see if they'll throw some
There
money
you
at
go.
you.
I try to do that with the main guy of
There's the
the
billion-dollar
$3
company, yeah.
billion a year they do in sales. I tried doing that over the years, and I came across extremely creepy, and he blocked me, I think, at one point. Social media. I tried every type of manipulating thing I could do, and it just came across ridiculous. He was posting sunrises every morning because I think he wanted to get a good start on life. I was coming home at 6 o'clock in the morning wasted and wrote him a long letter how I liked the sunrises.
Oh my
And I
God.
looked at it the next day; it was all misspelt wrong and all this other stuff.
What if you went in and told him like, hey, you know, I'm famous, and you showed him your Wave Tech commercial?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
There you go.
That is not
Yeah.
me. That he is way more famous.
I'm poor and my penis doesn't work.
It's like an
Please
Alanis
donate to my
Morissette song.
GoFundMe.
This guy was already on the news because he went during Christmas and paid everybody's what do you call it when
Layaway.
you hold
Layaway. Yeah.
in Walmart and paid like thousands and thousands of dollars
Yeah.
in Virginia Beach and paid off all their layaways.
Well, maybe you could be like a charity case, like you said.
There you
Yeah,
go.
like Squid said. Your,
pass the
your,
hat.
Your
Yeah.
wiener doesn't work and you're poor. Compared to them. You don't have to say it's preventative or whatever.
yeah,
Just let them think it doesn't work.
Yeah, play it up.
Yeah.
And say, you know,
Yeah.
what am I? And then you could show like the people you work with. They're like, oh my gosh, it's horrible.
Yeah.
And maybe they'll feel bad for you. I would go. I don't think it's too. I think it's never too late. You never know. One thing I know about people that have money, they want more of it.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
They might not be greedy, but they want more of it.
that's true. But I mean, I don't think it has nothing to do with me. They want more of it.
But maybe you can get involved.
No.
You could do the day to day.
And at the very least, it's going to be a great party. There's probably going to be top shelf liquor, good food, good catering.
Yeah,
Enjoy
it's a-
yourself.
It's a drive.
Now, would this be something that Carol goes to, your wife?
She can't go either. So now I'm
perfect.
all by myself. Yeah, but I'm all by myself walking in.
Oh, I see.
I mean, it'll come across much more professional, but
oh,
Well,
my
I'm wondering
gosh.
if fraternity brothers, I know there's like some older ones that you didn't, they're just the same fraternity, maybe you didn't know them in college, but all get together, I'm sure it could get kind of crazy.
oh gosh, yeah, I think so. But a lot of them are recovering alcoholics now.
Oh,
That sounds like a party.
All the people, all the successful people that I knew back then were all like party hard,
Yeah.
raging, drinking, drugs.
yeah.
That's where they were. And now, like the guy,
And look where it got him.
I know.
So
Billionaires.
kids, if you're listening.
The party that we're going to now, the party that we're at doesn't drink anymore.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
I'll go then.
Yeah.
There you go.
But I don't
Yeah.
drink. Hey, let's start a non-drinking company or something. I don't
I
know.
mean, these companies are big money.
Oh, huge. They're
Mhm.
yeah, they're not like well off. They're
A
rich.
$3 billion company a year in sales?
They're rich.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. I mean, there's yachts, there's planes, there's everything.
Man.
Hmm.
Boy. No
Yeah.
wonder.
Jeez, yeah, you gotta go.
What a
maybe-
conundrum.
Maybe you shouldn't go.
I could go in with the approach that I will do anything for $1 million. Anything. anything. And I didn't get hired.
They bring a sheep out and they're like, Goodman, remember this?
Maybe you didn't go all the way in college. It was a prank, but now you have to.
Well, that was a bit.
Would you for the sheep? For the
Oh,
million?
yeah, probably. Well, what happened was, so put this in context.
Yes.
We have in a fraternity called Nature Night, right?
My gosh.
yeah,
Nature night.
Nature.
Oh
I
my
hope I'm
gosh.
not spilling too many secrets, but Nature Night is a time where we're pledges and we're doing a Nature Night. Each night of Pledge Week is a different night. And Nature Night, and basically they said, okay, this is a big Nature Night. We have sheep in the backyard, and we're going to bring the.
There they are. Bring them in.
we're gonna, and you're gonna be part of the sheep thing. So like, okay, all the pledges get naked. So we're upstairs naked, upstairs in the house naked.
Oh gosh.
Outside, we hear sheep running around like that. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh my gosh, this is getting crazy. I'm a freshman pledge brother at the time.
Yeah.
And they're like, we want to test to see if you will do anything in the world to be in this fraternity. And in my mind, I'm like, I'll do anything. And we're all doing anything. So they say, okay, we'll come down the stairs. We're going to have the sheep. We're going to bring the sheep in, and you're all naked, and we want you to have relations with the sheep. So I'm like, I'm not doing that inside, but I'm like, I'm going to go all the way up to the point to see if they're kidding. But when I heard the sheep outside, I'm like, this is starting to get real.
Yeah.
And downstairs,
my
you
God.
hear they invite all the alumni to this event.
Oh,
all the
my
alumni come,
gosh.
and you hear them all like chanting downstairs in the room. The sheep running outside. I'm just scared, blindfolded.
And you're naked.
blindfolded.
Yes.
With a bush.
So like, bring the pledges down to get this started. And they bring the sheep in, and it's hardwood floors. You hear the sheep stomping all over the place. I'm like, what is going on here? This is awful. And you're coming down butt naked, blindfolded, with 75 other guys basically just stare, laughing and saying about the sheep. And they say, Pledge Brothers, get ready, bring the sheep over. And then they're like, take off your blindfolds. And we took off our blindfolds, and there was a bunch of strippers.
Oh
And
my
they took the
gosh.
sheep away, and it was just a big strip party.
And didn't you say at the time that I think Squid might have said it, but you had a massive bush?
I did. I
'Cause you
did.
did-
I did.
And he weighed like 103 pounds.
Because you weren't around
didn't know
other
that, yeah.
naked men at that time. You
Yeah,
didn't know
I
that.
didn't know that
your
we're
college experience would be
consistent.
a lot of
Yeah.
kind of homoerotic type stuff.
Yeah.
And so that's what it was.
Yeah.
And so
And let me tell you something.
They
just
made
because,
fun of your bush.
Just because there's strippers there doesn't mean you're excited. When people are yelling and everything
There's also
else,
sheep.
it's like I just got out of a cold shower.
Yeah.
So it's
Right.
very humiliating and
Right.
embarrassing.
And if you're wondering why Goodman has trust issues, now we know.
By the way, Josie's in for Katie. And so, like,
Yes.
his little
Thingy.
Goodman was hiding in the,
Yes.
in the bush.
Yes, it was.
Like
Not
Homer
a-
Simpson.
Yeah, or like
Dissolving.
Oh, yeah, he goes back into the bush.
Right
yeah.
in the bush.
Or the Hangover scene with
Hey.
Kim Jong.
Kim Jong.
But the good news is, at least we didn't have to be with the sheep.
Yeah, there.
Congratulations.
You know what?
Because I was
Bright
going to run up and
side.
say, I'm out of here.
Look
and
at that
run
glass
away.
half full right there.
That's a silver lining.
Didn't have to
kids.
have bestiality relations
Yeah.
to get into a fraternity.
Yes, I think college has changed.
But I
now.
made it. Yeah. This was the hardcore stuff back in the day.
Right, it's
It's
different.
different now.
Yeah, it's way different now. All right, well,
The difference is we're kicked off campus.
Yeah.
That's right. All right, so we'll find out if he goes or not. You don't know yet.
I don't know.
Okay.